So I just finally made it here to the Victorian Baths. I mean the Victorian Roman Baths, that's what it's called. Built like 200 years ago during the Victorian age. So yeah, so it's like the weather is super nice here in Malta today. I mean, compared to what you get in Portugal, where I live, it's really warm here. So yeah, and the water feels kinda not that cold, so it feels nice. But yeah, and I just wish that I have brought my towel with me, because otherwise I'll just take a swim here. But it feels nice to just put your feet in the water. I mean, it's a bit slippery here though, but this is what you can get if you come to Malta, even in December. It's really great. You're really gonna you can get a sunny weather like this. Of course, there are some clouds over there, but let's enjoy what we have here, because this is to be enjoyed. It's part of life, you know? So there you go. From the Victorian Baths here in Malta, in what's called here, what's called this place here? It's near Valletta. It's on the other side, Sliema. That's what it is. And yeah, feels really nice. No, I really advise you to come here if you have a chance to come. And it's not, especially now in December, it's not super crowded here, so it's gonna be fine. All right, let's wash our feet over there once more. Alright, let's be careful not to fall here. Once you are in the water, you should be fine. But if you are outside of it, because I don't have my... Well, I have some shorts, some swimming shorts there in the backpack, but I didn't bring any towel with me, so... But I think it's... the weather is nice to... For me it's nice to go to the beach, but probably if you are used to warmer weather, maybe not the best time though, but it feels nice still. Look, the beautiful water. You can even see the bottom. And we have just made it here to the saluting battery. Normally you have this ceremony like at noon every day and at 4 p.m. So I might be checking out later on in the day, but I've just checked right now at noon, and there you go. I'm gonna show you now how it looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that the gun was loud enough and that you've enjoyed today's firing. May I kindly suggest that you give a good round of applause to our boys in uniform for their splendid display. May I also remind you that the saluting...
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the saluting battery. Thank you for joining us for the noonday gun firing. For those of you on the battery and on the balcony, those of you on the left-hand side of the battery, please remain where you are for the moment. The cannon we did not fire. Those of you leaving the upper Baraka Gardens will see two soldiers with collecting buckets As we are a non-government organization, we rely on all donations and funds in order to keep our history and this timekeeping tradition alive. Once the gunpowder has been taken back to the gunpowder store, you will be free to roam around the saluting battery, and one of our gunners will go back near the guns to give you a tour of the saluting battery should you wish so. At 1 o'clock we are starting our next VOHQ tunnel tour. These tunnels were built first by the Knights of St. John and span over 500 years worth of history. We also have the Lascaris war rooms open out throughout the entire day, which were used to plan the invasion of Sicily, Operation Husky in there.
So we are back here to Valletta city center, and now we're heading to the Grandmaster's palace. Let's see how it is. So this is the palace here. Should be this one here. Look at it. It's really huge actually, but I think it's closed because it says it's under renovation. So it's another reason to come here to Valletta, to Malta. So it says there. Well, actually, the entrance is around the corner, so it's over there. All right. Well, actually, it might be open. Let's see. So we have just made it here into the Grandmaster's palace. The British Empire, Order of St. John, the French Empire, and the Republic of Malta.
A millennium of history, a single building that encapsulates the beating heart of an island nation, a palace that carries the burden of an entire state, a stronghold that steers through the storms of statehood, the seat of power. If these walls could tell a story, this is what they'd say. The Grandmasters of a holy order of knights once called this palace their home. The governors of a world-spanning empire held court in these very rooms. A protest on the palace doorstep changed the course of history, as well as the island's destiny and identity. A constitution devised and drawn up, independence awarded, and a new nation proclaimed, all within this palace's walls. And throughout the years, monarchs, emperors, heads of states, and pontiffs all received with a worthy welcome. Presidents and prime ministers swear their allegiance to the nation. Every state achievement and celebrations.
And here we are in the palace, and well, this initially they built this palace during the time that in 1500s, and it was during the time of when the Knights of St. John, or the Knights of the Order of Malta, or they also were called the Hospitaller Knights. They settled here after they had to leave what's called the Holy Land in Jerusalem. Then they came here they came to Cyprus, from Cyprus to Rhodes in Greece, and then to Malta once the Turkish managed to send them away from Rhodes. And then so let's carry on the journey here. And they managed to successfully repel the attack of the Turks. So alright, let's carry on. We have to climb the stairs here. This is what we like here. Look to this hall here, full of armory, back from the 1500s, 16th century. Okay. And we have these pieces of armor. They're pretty much from all over Europe, like Italy, France. They are like a mix of French. So all these pieces, they are basically Italian, French, German, and English. They were designed by their armorers. So this is the Hospitaller Cavalry. That's the gear that they used to wear back in the days. Well, these are Ottoman cannonballs from the siege, from the Great Siege of Malta. And this looks like a cannonball from the great bombards that the Ottomans used to use back in the days to siege all the lands where they needed to use these big cannonballs. Because fortresses here, they are almost impenetrable. And here you have the example of Ottoman armory here. This is what they used to wear in the battlefield. Here we have the weapons that use gunpowder back then. This small, I'll say small rifle. These are giant muskets or matchlocks, let's say, pieces of artillery, pretty much. And then here we have these cannons here. All the Grandmaster's portraits here. Here now we walk in to the Republic's Hall. These are the presidents of Malta. So this is the French room that basically during the French occupation, during the French Republic, period after the French Revolution, when this place was occupied, was named the National Palace, Palais National. And some people say there is a treasure hidden here. the Napoleon's portraits in battle. And all the period of the French Revolution. And this is Prince of Wales' room. There is a chapel here. Oh, there is the bed. This is the room. Look at this wardrobe here. It's really huge. Look to the painting up there. All these decorations here. This is the Grandmasters here. Grandmaster's office looks like. And so this is the Grandmaster's bedroom here. And so this is the ambassador's room here. Still in news today when the politicians here in Malta, the presidents of Malta, prime ministers swear an oath to the Maltese constitution. This is the place. And now we carry on here in the main corridor. This is the French king. Look at that. 1784. And now we have this extra exhibition here from Francisco de Goya, the disasters of war. So here we are at the exhibition of Francisco de Goya's, and basically it's about the French, these portraits are about the French invasion of the Peninsula campaign to Spain, where lots of people died then again. Basically, Goya's portraits gave like inspiration to other painters later on, like Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso. So yeah, it's like about the horrific things of war. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this is the end of the tour to this palace here. So this is what it looks like, the backyard here in the palace. It looks really nice here. So I think now it's time to head out, but first we still have that view here. And now this is the end of the tour to the palace. So we still have some time now. Let's try to get the sunset here in Valletta. So let's go. So, and this is the Grand Palace of Valletta. So let's get to the sunset because it's getting darker now, and the sun is almost setting. So we need to go to the Baraka gardens there. Let's go for it.
Very, very similar.
And here we have a view to the three cities and to the harbor as well. So we have finished our tour here to Valletta now. It's time to head back to my place, to the hostel where I'm staying. It has spa, so let's use it. Let's go because I'm already chartered. So, and later on I still need to find a place where to eat proper dinner. So let's try some proper food here. This place is amazing. Ta-da. So this is what Malta, what Valletta looks like with the Christmas lights. Like this. So I've just visited this Basilica here. It's the Basilica of Our Holy Lady of Carmel, and well, it has a huge dome that you can see from the other side. And that's where we're heading now, because I'm chartered now. But it's really beautiful inside, and the outside is also magnificent. Especially because it has a large dome that you can see. Here you don't see it, but from other perspective on the other side of this bay, you can have a nice image here, a nice picture of this place here. So yeah.